sorry about that. The video decided to freeze, but I'm back. If you were just watching, I was just doing a live reading for everyone who was joining, but I'm back now, so we can get back on with it. I just left my laptop basically unplugged, so it wasn't charging, so the battery dropped. So 1 second, I'm just reorganizing it slightly. Hello again. Alright. So, there we go. Alright, hi again. Thanks for resharing. Alright. Nice to see you, long time no see. Alright. I'm getting a bit red-faced. Alright. So. Just putting the PayPal link up. Hi again. Hello everyone. Welcome. The light is back in the room. Alright. So, just making sure that all the video is optimized again. It just takes a second when we start up again. Okay. Okay. Right, there we go. Alright, so, hi again. I've not seen you in so long. Thank you so much for joining. Really nice to see you again. It's been years. Okay, so I'll stop with the sarcasm and get back on with what I was doing. Alright, so what we're seeing here is this message of I feel like there needs to be maybe even more silence in the workplace, and in you sort of incorporating your spiritual knowledge and being like a spiritual mentor and a spiritual guide, but within your workplace, within your team, with your peers, offering them that intuitive knowledge, understanding that psychic awareness, but actually in a practical way, and melding that practicality with that awareness. Okay, that's what we're seeing here. Alright, so I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates. And Bob. Oh, hey Thomas. Bob. Alright, so Bob, what are we seeing here for you? Barba. I just need to, the cards are starting to spit out very similar cards, so we're just going to spend a second. So, Bob. There we go. Alright, Bob, so you have the Queen of Wands. I also just sent you a little bit of Reiki. Hi everyone. So, Bob, you have the Queen of Wands here. The Queen of Wands is a very, very interesting card because she's almost like Mother Nature herself. You know, that's what I always see this Queen of Wands as very much like. You know, she is a witch, she is a goddess, she is a healer, she is all of those things, but first and foremost is she is an independent character. Alright, she is an independent character. She's almost like, I'm a one-woman show, and if you're going to come into my life, then you need to be able to show me respect, to honor me, my magic, and my energy, okay? That is what this Queen of Wands represents. That is how she actually puts herself across. Hey everyone, you know, so feel free to ask your questions as well. If I can get to you, I will. But yeah, that's what she represents, that's what she gets across. So she is that card of like independence, you know, dependability, and we should be able to depend on her and rely on her, okay? And the Queen is all about the colour in your life and the colour of your soul, and how you're actually even letting your creative potential become, you know, how you're getting it across. And the element she is a water of fire, okay? She's water of fire, and she's very proud, erotic, stubborn, vibrant, you know, and this is all about your attractiveness, and this is all about your eroticism, your sexiness, how you put yourself across and how you endear that. You know, are you concentrating on you being magnetic or not? Are you focused? Are you confident? Are you expressing yourself? You know, are you you know, being like bringing things into your life that is, you know, of a sense of like, I feel like you maybe you're coming into this phase of being confident and feeling like you have this achievement and seeing your greatness and seeing your power, and then feeling like maybe even getting more potential and actually getting precisely what you need. Precisely what you need, okay? So that is what she represents to me, you know. That is what she represents to me. And this is about your sense of like also knowing about the elements, knowing about magic and power and all stuff like that. Alright, so I hope that makes sense, I hope that resonates. Thank you so much for joining. And now we're going to go for Tushias. Oh, okay, I just got a message from Laura O'Reilly when I read for her earlier about the little red thing, the little red brooch, some sort of jewellery. She said, Dan, you were spot on. My nan gave me a brooch with a red poppy on. Definitely going to book in a reading with you. Thank you so much. So that's just a confirmation of like what I do and how the messages come through. Okay, so I'm going to go Tushias. And don't forget, if you want a reading, you also have to ask a question, okay? Otherwise, it's vague, right? If you said, "What is your favorite thing in the world?" That could be a color, it could be a food, it could be a person, it could be a place. So when you're asking your questions, it's about being specific. So I can actually pull a card on a specific question rather than something vague, right? So it's very important to do that in readings as well. To me anyway, that's what type of reader I am, and that's the sort of guidelines that I can work within. Alright, so hey Stacy. Alright, so what we're seeing for you here is, oh cute, I'm seeing you wanting to help people and bringing people in who actually need assistance, and I feel like it's because I don't know whether you're from a low socioeconomic background, but that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you maybe having like a bit of a difficult life in the past, and I'm seeing you kind of finding a way to like to see the good in your life now, to see the good in your situation now, okay? That's what I'm seeing, and I'm seeing a way, this is kind of like also how you can help people and how you can be of like great assistance to people. Okay. So that's what we're seeing here for you. And also the Six of Pentacles. Isn't the artwork incredible in this deck? Isn't it incredible? And the Six of Pentacles also represents of like, do you know right now between what you need and what you want? Thank you, Mila, for your lovely words as well. You know, what about, are you giving to charity? You know, are you being supportive? And this is seeing a win here, and I feel like you can manifest in a very obstinacious way, but in also a very like subtle way. So depending on what you need and what you want, and this is also maybe there is even this sharp relief for you in your life, but also for other people in your life. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's a time of maybe even casting aside your pride, and you know, just accepting, maybe even you need to accept this support that's being offered to you and understand exactly what you need in this situation. So maybe this is about taking the necessary steps toward what's needed rather than wants and desires of the world. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm seeing for you. And now I'm gonna read over on YouTube. Up to you. I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates. Up to you, up to you, up to you. Welcome, up to you. Alright, so up to you. We have the 8 of Cups. Alright, so up to you. Oh, you're a bit like a fog in the... Right, okay, so let me just get this out of the way first. We're heading toward a very, very positive time in your life and a very, very content time in your life. But I feel like sometimes, you're almost like wading through this fog. And I feel like sometimes you can, sometimes you can let it maybe even kind of... I feel like actually what you're doing is processing and searching, and I feel like you're on this sort of like spiritual journey, and that kid from Neverending Story just came to me, the one who like has the dragon and everything, and I feel like that's what you're doing, but maybe you're also escaping a situation. Lots and lots of soul searching here, but we're talking about here soul searching in a sense of emotional and psychic soul searching, okay? Oh, thank you, Stacey. What a lovely thing to say. Alright, so this is all about maybe your journey isn't as easy as other people think it is, maybe this is about you kind of forgetting who you are and where you're from, what family you're from, okay? And this is just about, thanks for the lovely things. And this is about you suggesting, to begin an odyssey, right? So maybe this is about you sort of searching for deeper meaning, which I feel like you're already doing. This is just a confirmation. And maybe you need a pilgrimage to somewhere, to a place where it really, really nourishes that part of you, okay? And I feel like you're looking to deepen your understanding. Hey Saskia, long time no see. So happy to see you back. And maybe this is about you, maybe you feel the need to go to a diet that's completely cruelty-free. Maybe you have a desire to make a very conscious, ethical change, and this is leading to happiness. This is leading to happiness, and I feel like there may even be something here with divine timing. So some questions to ask yourself is, do you enjoy traveling? Is there somewhere you need to go? Is there somewhere you need to move on from? Okay? And let's go, Saskia. What's your question? Saskia, a general reading, oh, there you go. So Saskia, you got the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers, okay? So we're seeing this situation coming in, and we're seeing you making a choice that is greatly going to impact your fate and your destiny. And Saskia, this is seeing, okay, are you going to spin that wheel? What direction are you going to spin that wheel in? And you're very, very, very welcome. What direction are you going to spin that wheel in, okay? Are you ready for complete and utter fated change? Are you going to allow fate and change to come into your life? Or are you going to sit there, Saskia? Are you going to make the decisions that need to be made? Or are you just going to sit back and allow life to sort of rush you and hurry you along? Because I feel like you can do that, but first of all, okay, there is this choice between higher love, what's meant for you, what's in vibration, what's in connection, what's in collaboration, and how also that affects like life and death and fate and your destiny, okay? And we're seeing the threads of fate here, okay? So maybe even this represents a soulmate, a spiritual partner coming in who you're actually meant to be working with. And really meant to be working with. Don't forget to subscribe, everyone, okay? So I try and, I do these videos as much as possible, so don't forget to subscribe so you get notified when I'm online. So these threads of fate sort of decide your karma and decide your fate, but first we must pour that energy in by making decisions, by deciding, by, making that affirmation, okay, this is what I'm going to do, this is where I'm going to head. This is what's of my highest good. This is what's of my highest potential. And aligning yourself with that actually spins you in this direction. Also, you've got Jupiter coming in. You've got Gemini, you've got Jupiter. So this is messages from a guru or messages from a guide. Jupiter is sending you love. Up to you. Sending you love. All right? Sending you love. This is a message coming in for you that's like, okay, this is being discerning, with that Gemini, being able to think and understand the situation. Okay, this is what's the best for me and my community, and this is what actually is meant for me, and this is my fate, this is my thread, this is my timeline, and you know about that stuff anyway. You know how to work with that stuff. I'm actually seeing, I've not seen your picture, but I'm feeling like an African, almost like a mystical, like medicine sort of stuff there as well, and connection to like divination, the divine, and all stuff like that. So that could be really interesting for you to explore and get into, but it is of that highest good for you, okay? It is of that highest good for yourself, for other people. I'm also seeing you making potions, which is very fun. You can really get into that as well. Little cauldron, lots of flowers, lots of oils, smells, and also you can work with this. Maybe if you've got any bad luck, working with this to just change that look a little bit. All right, so there you go. I hope that helps, and I'm sending you love. I'm sending you all good energy. Don't forget that these readings can apply to you on, these are collective readings as well. So if you feel it aligns, take it and run with it. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget you can book a private reading through Dandy Tarot on Facebook, or you can head to dandytarot@hotmail.com, and you can send me an email there and we can book you in for a private reading or a distance Reiki healing session, or a guided meditation with me where I guide you through, and I do all distance Reiki and everything with you. All you have to do is hit me up if you're interested in any of those things. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you again soon. There's going to be lots of things on my page as well, like meditations. They're going to be in the shop probably. I'm designing this deck as well, so I might even get it printed on stuff. That could be interesting for all of us as well. And yeah, I just want to say thank you so much. I have eternal gratitude for what you offer to me as well, and being, allowing me to live my dream, because it's only possible because you're on here commenting, subscribing, sharing your support. So if I don't get to you today, I will try and get to you next time. Don't forget that I try my best to read different people each time. I'm finally using my art degree to design my own deck, which is like watercolor and pen so far. We'll see if it's anything else. And I love you. Look after yourself, and we will see each other soon. Don't forget to subscribe. All right. Always